Hey guys, welcome to today's issue of Coffee Talk. We got a whole crew with us. All right. Oh, that's
had to
some
extend
fine,
it back a little bit today.
some fine editing right there, if I may say so.
I thought Hollywood came out and did that.
Yeah, we're paying big money to this crew.
Yeah, Mission Impossible crew's out.
Hey, kind of special day. We got Emily with us, guys. And guess what? This is the first day of summer.
So I was gonna say first day of summer break for Emily.
Yeah.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah?
Yes.
Tell them what you teach.
I have a cross-categorical special ed classroom, K through 2. It was a long school year.
Long school.
I felt great awesome. Friday when we left. I can imagine how Shannon feels.
No, tell them about Shannon now.
Yes.
Yep, that's Shannon's retired now.
Where's she at? She gonna get in her coffee talks?
Nah, well, she may, but today she had to go back to Bell Fountain this morning. She had to take her mom to a couple appointments.
Okay.
This morning, so.
But in other words, she wanted to go Goodwill, and then she just had an excuse to go Goodwill.
She has an excuse, yeah. Which we did yesterday while we were up there. We went up and seen her yesterday, and we did that up and back. And,
Nice.
yeah, but she's super excited.
How many years did she work?
33 and a third years teaching 7th and 8th grade science.
Wow.
She was my science teacher.
Yeah, actually,
There you go. Throw her under the table, why
Her
don't you?
first year, I will say, it was
Yeah.
her first year teaching.
Yeah.
That's funny.
And it's
Was
pretty.
she your 8th grade or 7th grade?
8th grade then.
Well, yeah, 8th grade was, I had her 7th and 8th grade, maybe.
Oh.
I don't know.
Yeah, she may have moved
I think
that
she,
year,
yeah,
7th
I
grade
feel like
to
I
8th
had her in
grade the next
7th and
year.
8th grade. She was fun.
There's a couple times she did that. A couple times I know she flopped. Like she taught 7th grade, and the next year they wanted her to do 8th grade.
Yeah.
Then she did that for a while. Then she went back to 7th grade.
Yep.
You know, I remember that they used to roll sometimes like coaches would do that too.
Yeah.
They would be
Stay
with a
with the
group.
kids.
Yeah, same kids.
In middle
in 7th
school,
and
they would
8th,
bump
and
them
then
with the
roll
group.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Wow.
It's good. She's excited about it, though. She said it really hasn't hit her yet. She said
It won't till school year next
that's
year.
what I told her.
When
I said,
everybody
school
goes
year-
back to
when
work.
they go back to school, you'd be like,
All right, so what are you guys' plans then? Like, she's retired, you're retired. Like, what are you guys gonna be doing now? I mean, you got anything special, or is it just
more antiquing.
I love it. Goodwill, look out! Shannon is loose.
She's got them on fire now. She'll have a route, times, dates. Yeah. No, we want to. Yeah, actually, we want to do. We want to do that. We want to get her set up more involved in what I'm doing and
The buying and selling.
the buying and selling stuff, and then she wants to travel a little bit too.
Nice.
Yeah, she wants to.
Where are you guys gonna go this year? Any plans yet?
Well, we don't have specific plans for this year, but she wants to go somewhere.
Okay.
She said, her first year out, I'd like to go somewhere right away and hang out for a week or so.
Nice.
So we're trying to figure that out. Or it's going to be either south or west. Could be a little north.
You sure not east? I mean, you probably go
Could
east.
be a last minute east.
You never know.
But we
Come with
yes,
us.
Just take a dial and spin it. Oh, we're going that way.
Yeah, we don't know. So yeah, it's cool.
I always told Silk I think it'd be fun to pack up our bags and to literally spin a bottle and then go that way for a day and then just stay there and then do it again and do that for like 5 days straight and just travel. Don't know where we're going, just kind of
Cruising around.
Just go.
A day
Yeah.
in what? An airplane or a
No, just in the car.
In the car.
Until you're
You
tired,
drive.
and
Yeah.
then just stop and find a place to stay, visit where you're at. Go to a cool restaurant. And,
Well, that is what we want to do. We've decided we want to explore.
yeah, explore.
Now, instead of having a set destination, like we've drove up and down 75 so many times and we've seen stuff. The last time we did it, a couple times, we were like, okay, so every time we see a state park or something, we're gonna get off and go look at it. And we did that once, and it was awesome. And then of course we did the Goodwill thing, and we want to do that again, but we're going to go that way.
That's awesome.
But it's fun. She's excited about it. I'm excited.
Wow. So, okay, let's talk for a minute. The past couple of weeks, we've had a lot happening. I actually went on vacation for a week. You guys have been working your tails off up here, getting the highlights sold. Well, let's talk about that for a second.
Sold.
It's actually sold.
I mean, that's, we bought those couple of states. We went to Michigan. We went down there in Yellow Springs. We had all that stuff coming in.
Yep.
Explain what happened, Josh. This is pretty exciting.
So we had really good stuff come in, and it had sold throughout Extravaganza. Just the type of stuff that we had really fit in with the buyers that were there, and we sold a lot of stuff. And then had another group come in, went up to highlights at the front of the Antique Center, and we had it set up. And yesterday, somebody bought the entire collection.
All of it. All of it. Everything. All gone.
So that's all going to be getting pulled out today and tomorrow, next couple of days, and then we have a gentleman that's bringing in a bunch of stuff. It's going to be really fun to see.
Yeah, I'm excited about what's coming.
You're going to do some videos and stuff on it coming up. It should be really cool. So
yeah, so the highlights are getting ready to get revamped because we sold everything.
Yes.
But the revamp is going to be something that's never been at the Heart of Ohio before. It's going to look special. I'm excited. I'm going to take the camera out once we get it set up. I'll do some backstory on it and explain what it is. And I'm not going to tell you yet because I'm gonna make you come out and look at this or at least wait till the video. But really exciting what's coming up in the highlights.
Yeah.
And so all summer long though we had a car show yesterday.
yeah, car show went good. Sales were great yesterday. A lot of people going in and out. It's like everybody's excited and weather's broke and
Finally, weather! Look, it's
Josh,
sunny.
they're showing up to the Antique Center having fun. So
They're saying it's going to be 81 today. I hope so.
I'm in a sweatshirt. I went outside this morning. I was like, it's like in the 50s.
It's June.
Sweatshirt
Come
on.
on, summer. It's June. We need some warm weather.
The past 2 weeks, Jimmy, you said you could barely keep up with mowing, like your yard. Because Jimmy has a mowing company.
Past 3 weeks.
Past 3 weeks. And
It's been literally like I kind of try to find the day that it wasn't raining
Yeah.
that I could mow.
I bet it's rained like 20 of the last 30 days.
It's been bad.
wow. How about for planting flowers at the at Copper Top?
I'm not done yet.
You still haven't got them all in yet?
No, I'm going to get a lot down today and tomorrow. I figured I have today. They're going to be nice days.
Okay.
We have to
beans just went in the
retail
ground
something. Yeah,
at the
Stuart
farm.
just got the beans.
Yeah.
Last night.
Our
Last
farmers
night,
are definitely behind
at
right
like
now.
11 o'clock at night, he was planting.
They're planting because they know it's Thursday is supposed to be the next start of the rain. So
Yeah, it looks like it's coming Wednesday evening and Thursday and
Yeah,
Friday.
Wow.
Yeah, so now that's what I'm planning to figure out my plan too. I got to start mowing.
So our plans coming up for the next few weeks, guys, just to give you a heads up, we're going to be doing a lot of whatnot sales. The Heart of Ohio is getting revamped. You're traveling, stop and see us. We would love to be to say hi to you. If it's your first visit to the Antique Center, which we have every day right now, there's a lot of first-time people coming in.
Yes.
Like I'm excited about how much new business, new people are coming in the Antique Center. And last week, you come in there and you see somebody that you can tell. They walk in and their face is like, whoa, this is way bigger than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
The expressions on their faces when I'm sitting there working the desk. They come in though. You guys come in, first time come in, we'll buy you lunch, okay? You just got to say, hey, this is my first visit. Jacob said he'd buy me lunch, or Josh said he'd buy me lunch. Either one of us. Tell him at the cafe.
I'll buy lunch too, Jacob.
Jimmy, we're just going to put it on Jimmy's bill. We'll buy for it, but we're putting it all on his bill. I love that. So make sure you stop. Seriously, as you're traveling on vacation, with the past week or so, I've heard a lot of people say, we're on vacation and this was one of our stops, or this was the stop for us on our vacation.
Well,
so
who stopped Friday?
okay, I got to rewind. Friday. That was so long
They were
ago,
from
Jimmy.
Hawaii.
I don't remember.
Came from Hawaii to the Heart.
Yep.
But they live in Las
Gary,
Vegas.
Harley, and
Oh,
Lane.
yeah. Yes.
From the road. They had the shirts on.
Mm-hmm. They joined our show Friday.
They joined our show
Gary-
Friday. Awesome people.
Oh yeah,
They had a ton of fun.
They're YouTubers. It was Gary, Harleen, and William. They are YouTubers, and they do a lot of other stuff too. They travel around the world buying and selling. And the highlight of their Route 40 trip was the Heart of Ohio Antique Center.
Come and see us.
Yeah.
It was so much fun.
It was
I was
fun.
glad to see them.
We had that happen several times. We had some folks from Japan there on Saturday when I was out there Saturday morning. Some guys from Japan came in. They said they have it was hard to understand. They couldn't speak a lot of English, but what I got from the conversation was that they were actually going to Honda place somewhere around here. I don't know where. Like
Okay.
Okay, yeah,
Marysville?
probably Marysville.
no, it wasn't Marysville. Somewhere south of Dayton or something.
Oh.
Anyways, they stopped in. It was fun to watch what they're buying. They're buying Americana stuff, license plates,
Really?
and, you know, just
Yeah.
stuff that the average person wouldn't necessarily think about. But they were buying Coca-Cola and license plates and just anything that looked really American.
Yeah.
And that happens all summer long. There's so many tourist type people coming in. But we want to invite you guys. Come to the Antique Center. Our dealers stocking like crazy right now. I mean, we have been selling so much. We've been pushing out, hey, restock your booths. And they're doing it. I watched, and I filmed Saturday morning, Josh. Somebody, I don't know where they got them from, but I was seeing them in the bin. I don't even know which booth they were out of. Toys being sold for, $5, $10, $20 each, that I'm sitting here thinking, I would double the price right now. And that happens every day. I'm seeing so many great buys coming through. Our dealers have a new mindset, I think, at the heart. It's like, hey, let's sell this stuff and move a lot. And I think we've kind of brought that mentality to the Antique Center. Is don't be afraid to sell your stuff. You can go buy more.
Yeah.
So the Antique Center is becoming a hot place to buy.
Saying that, Jay.
Well, everybody's in full swing too. Like, I've noticed that. Just if you go past, Jimmy and I have actually done this. We've went to a couple auctions, and these auctions are packed. Garage sales this week, up and down 40. There was people everywhere. So I mean, everybody's in like full swing, full go right now, and it's really fun to see. And our dealers are, they're rolling.
It's
saying
exciting.
that the people that the good prices and bias at the heart. Shannon and I were at a Goodwill, and we were in different aisles and shopping, and this gentleman came up to her in the other aisle, and I was listening, and he was like, "Hey, are you shopping for antiques?" And he goes, "I know where you can go get some great antiques, low prices." He goes, "There's a Heart of Ohio Antique Center. It's out on the other side of Harmony." He goes, "It's awesome." He goes, "And they dropped their prices." And I was like, and to listen to him talk to her it was so fun, and she was like,
Kind of surreal.
yeah. And after they got done talking, he was telling her where to go, where it was, and she came around the corner and she said, "Did you hear that guy?" I said, "Yeah, I heard him." I said, "We should go to the Heart." I said, I said, "That's awesome though, that I mean that people feel like that." And yeah, I said, does Josh and Jacob have a walking billboard now?
Well,
that guy was excited about the place though.
Yeah.
He wanted to tell other people. I mean, that's how excited, and we know how you get when you see something or do something, and you're like, okay, that was fun. I want other people to
Had that
do
good
that.
experience.
Yeah,
You want somebody else to
yeah.
experience it. Yeah.
I think there's two things that we've really focused on in the past year is bringing in a lot of inexpensive items that people can buy and sell and make money on, or just get good buys on. Like that's been a huge focus at the Antique Center. And the second focus is bringing in extremely rare items.
Yeah.
And so we've got both of those things happening right now. So you can go in the Antique Center and you can find stuff you're not going to see anywhere else. And now that stuff's probably not going to be priced where you can double or triple your money on it. It's still going to be competitively priced, but I mean, you think about that. We got every signature of the U.S. Constitution, George Washington, all of them framed. Sitting there for sale. Like, there's nowhere else in the country that I know of that you can find that outside of literally the U.S. Constitution.
Right.
And so there's rare stuff at the Antique Center, but then you flip it around and you can go and buy. I mean, Kate flipped enough stuff out of the Antique Center to buy a car in a week. She just kept buying and selling from the Antique Center. She'd buy all day, sell at night. Buy all day, sell at night. Made enough money to buy a car.
Well, Jacob, you probably noticed this as much as I do. So many local antique shops come to the Antique Center and buy.
Yeah, and restock.
And they'll restock and push things through because they know there's 700 dealers there.
Yes,
they're
the
buying
is
and bringing in
off the
constantly.
charts.
So they can come in, they can shop, and they're pushing it out to their antique.
If you want
stores.
mid-modern, you want old, you want turn of the century, you
Doesn't
want
matter.
rare items, or you want stuff that you can go buy at antique shops that's just going to be unique, you can buy it there. You can find it in every building. I mean, there's something different in every building. And like you said, I see stuff brought up to the sold bins, and I'm like, man, where was that at? Because I haven't seen that in
Yeah,
here.
it
But
happens
there's so
every day.
much to see.
Well, and here's the thing. We have literally at the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, every single day, there's thousands of items that come in that building. There's so many dealers, and so many dealers restock daily. I would say any given day we have a minimum of 20 or 30 dealers restock. A lot of times we'll have 50 to 80 that are restocking, just any given day.
Well, most days, our dealers sign in. So most days, we're doing 2 sheets.
Yeah, and it's
front and
25
back, 2
25-ish side, I think, right?
It's over 20, or it might be 20.
20, okay.
20
so
or 25 on each
that's
side.
what I'm saying. There's
so-
2 sheets. So that's like 40 dealers a day.
Yeah.
Almost every single day.
Yeah.
And then sometimes we get 4, 5, 6 sheets going. It's it's crazy. Especially right now, coming off Extrav. Extrav was huge sale month. But summer sales, a lot of traffic, people traveling, so there are a lot of folks are stopping. Our dealers are focused. They are restocking, they're bringing in rarities. And we literally have a semi-load of extremely rare stuff that are going to be there at the end of this week.
Yes.
It's going to be exciting. I'm going to film it for you guys. We'll do some highlights with it as it happens. And that's going to be put in our highlights.
Well, you talk about buying stuff at the heart. A lot of the stuff I see people bringing in also is stuff that you can travel, buy, and take with you.
Mm-hmm.
It's now there are the pieces that are bigger furniture and things that people are specifically looking for,
Yeah.
and they have that arranged to pick that up at a later time or delivered. But the stuff that a lot of stuff going out that door, people are traveling across the country and they're like, I can put that in my car.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tear that down and put it in the car, or it doesn't take up a lot of
Yeah.
room, and they're buying it up. And it's
What I
awesome.
love is the excitement right now at the atmosphere at the Antique Center. Our dealers, our employees, our customers, there is an excitement there. It's a synergy that's happening where it's like this is the place to come and buy and sell. And you see folks that are making a lot of money both buying and selling there. And I see people that buy stuff. Literally, this happens all the time. One of our dealers will just be walking down, watch something come in and say, hey, you want to sell that? They buy it, they put it in their booth, they sell it again to another dealer. It might sell 3 times and not even leave the heart.
Oh, Jacob, we've had that happen where we've sold items to our dealers and they're like, oh, I like that. What do you take for it? And they'll buy it and put it in their booth.
And then
which
they'll
is
usually
awesome.
sell it.
Yeah.
We love it. We love that they do that.
Speaking of, last week we were loading up a dealer that come up from Kentucky.
Kentucky, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And he had a load bought, and there was another dealer bringing a base in, and he brought the base in, and he was like, I like that, and he looked at it, he took it down to the booth, he said, well, I want to see the top. We brought the top in. He said, kind of like that. He said, well, I want to see them together. So we took it down to the guy's booth. You and I put it together in his booth. He looked at it, sold it. He took it right back out.
It lasted 30 seconds.
Yeah, a minute.
Yeah, it wasn't that long, but it was just, he brought it in as it was a dealer there that was shopping for those kinds of things.
Yeah.
And it happened to be like a perfect timing.
Yeah.
That happens.
And it was a very nice item.
Well, guys, again, Whatnot's coming up. If you're not following us on Whatnot, our channel is Berner Brother Antiques. Over the next few weeks, 3 weeks specifically, the next 3 weeks, I'm going to really crank out a lot of Whatnot sales. Evening sales, daytime pop-ups. The Heart of Ohio Antique Center, we are open every day, 9:30 to 6, especially as you're traveling. Stop in. We want to see you. Our customers invite you in. Our dealers invite you in. We want to see you. We'll buy you lunch. Our auction, the burners.com sale. Every Thursday, we sell 800 items starting at $1. Burners.com, BERNERS.com. You want to check that out too. There's some great jewelry coming up this week. Plus the country collection that we got out of Michigan sells in a week.
Yeah.
Is that this Thursday or a week still?
It's a week out.
It's a week out.
So a week from
Thursday. Amazing collection of country items. Folk art and country. You're going to love it. Advertising stuff. Its quilt collection is unreal quilt collection.
Yes.
Very
that's
nice.
all selling starting at $1 an item. So if you like to,
boxes, I love
those boxes are
boxes
awesome.
are really nice.
Yeah. If you want to buy, you want to sell, you want to trade, we invite you to be a part of what we're doing. Burners.com on that part, the Heart of Ohio Antique Center, and our Whatnot channel, Berner Brother Antiques. So we'd love to hear from you. Make sure you make some comments today and come visit us at the Heart. You can't explain it. You can't. It's not like you can go online and shop the Heart. Nope. You have to experience it. It's kind of like someone said, the Sistine Chapel. You can read about it, you can see it, but once you're sitting in the middle of it, it's something really different.
Well,
the Antique Center's like that.
I feel like I'm sitting in
serious.
the middle of something important right now because Jacob's phone keeps buzzing.
I don't
it's
know what's
ringing,
happening
it's
here.
dinging. I mean, he's got serious stuff going on. I don't know what we're about to do, but it's going to be good.
I'm going to say something too over here.
Go- no,
I was
no.
going to say, when people come and they cash out, they say to us, I did not plan enough time. Like, I thought I could just stop in and browse around for 30 minutes and find something and leave, and they never want to. Like, the people that have to leave because they just are quickly stopping in are like, we're coming back. So plan, if you come and want to, and you have a whole day, you could spend an entire day there.
Do you remember Goodwill Hunting? Robin Williams.
Yeah.
He described that to Matt Damon.
Yeah, I remember that.
That's why I got that scene from. It's just something that you can't. You
just
have
a-
to experience.
This is a
it,
scene from
you
Goodwill
know?
Hunting. Sounds like Goodwill Hunting.
All right, guys. We'll see you later. We're out of here. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, and check out this editing job.